Hi everyone and welcome to Bio 103. In this weekly announcement, I'm going to give you an overview of what to expect both for the course and what to work on for this first week of class. For those of you who are new to Harper College, welcome. And for those of you who are returning students, welcome back. So we use the Blackboard online system for all of our courses. So everything that you need to access for this course is going to be found here online. For those of you who have taken a fully online course before, this will probably look similar to other fully online courses you've had. For those of you who are new to a fully online class, and again, I know a lot of us have experience with online classes now based on what happened in the spring, and you probably had face-to-face classes that transitioned online. Fully online courses are a little bit different, however. One of the biggest differences you'll probably notice between some of the classes you might have had in the spring and what we're going to be doing this summer is that this class is asynchronous. So asynchronous simply means that there's no set meeting times. So there's never a time where I'm going to ask you to be online at the same time while you listen to me lecture, for example. In an asynchronous course, what I'll do is I'll record a series of videos, or I'll upload videos of things that I find on YouTube, and I'll have you watch those yourself. And then I'll also provide you with assignments and things to do based on those materials that you have covered. So again, there's no set time that you'll need to be anywhere. You don't need to be ready for any type of video lectures that are all face-to-face and we're working on Zoom or anything like that. So that's probably the biggest difference you'll notice in again, sort of a more traditional fully online class. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Blackboard page here. I have a whole entire video, which I'll show you where it is if you're brand new to Blackboard and this is your first time using it. Most learning management systems, or LMSs as we call them, are pretty similar, but there are some definite differences between them. So again, if you're new to Blackboard, you should definitely watch these videos. But for everyone else, if this is your first time getting started with the course itself, first place you're going to want to go is to the syllabus and schedule. So you can download the entire course syllabus here with all of the policies and procedures for the course. I've also sort of pulled out just the course schedule for easy reference, and I've also pulled out some information about, again, assessments and how you'll be graded in the class. So that's just for quick, easy reference for you. If you need to get a hold of me, my information is here under the Faculty Information tab. Email is preferred. This is my work phone. Please note, because of COVID-19, faculty are not on campus right now. We are still working remotely. And so in order to get a hold of me, you're still going to need to actually email me first. So the next place you're going to want to go here is our course materials folder. So the course materials folder is more of additional information about the course. It's not our learning modules where we'll be spending most of our time. This is just other information that you might find useful. So tips about studying and being successful in an online course, some information about a project you'll be working on called a green technology presentation, but I'll talk about that much later. Course rubrics, grading scales that I'm going to use to grading different assignments this semester. All of that can be found there. But where we'll really spend our time is in our learning modules folder. So I've got two modules available right now, the course orientation and the week 1 module. So the course orientation module is information, again, especially if you're new to Blackboard. These are things that I recommend you check out. There's an overview video. There is information on how to submit an assignment through Blackboard, which is how you're going to be submitting just about all of your assignments this semester, how to post on our discussion board. So just some very basic information. Other things that are here are an introduction. So rather than doing a written introduction post on the discussion board, I'd really like you to use our Flipgrid. So if you haven't used a Flipgrid before, it's just a video recording tool is all it is. So I'd love for you to post a quick video. They're only 1.5 minutes long, and just tell me about yourself. So, well, not just me, tell everybody in class about yourself. So your name, what you're studying, where you came from if you came from a different school, where you're heading to maybe if you're going somewhere new in the fall, things that you're interested in, just those types of things. Again, it's only 1.5 minutes, so you don't have very long. You can watch my video introduction if you'd like, but it's really simple. You'll click on the green button and a little screen will pop up and you hit record. So it's very simple. And I think it's a little bit more of a interactive way to get to know each other versus just a typed paragraph on a discussion board. So I'd love for everybody to go ahead and post their introductions so we can get to know everyone. So then after that, the next thing in the course orientation module is for our in-class polling system. So I use a polling system called Socrative. At the end of each learning module, you will click on a link that'll take you to the Socrative poll, where there'll be questions about what you learned. And you can actually earn a couple of points for doing these surveys. It also gives me information about what questions you have, maybe things that you understand well and things that you could understand better. So it's a good way for me to gauge how people are learning in the class. So information about links to the polling system and how to get on it are found here. This is where we're going to spend most of our time. We're going to be spending most of our time here in our weekly modules. So the week 1 module is available. The first thing I do is I give you an overview of what you need to accomplish this week. So reviewing the materials for our 2 learning topics, an intro to environmental science, and we're also going to learn about ecosystems this week. And then I break down your assignments for you. So essentially every module has the same assignment format. You'll have some type of an assignment that is related to the course content. So in this case, you're going to be doing a scavenger hunt. Then you're going to post to the discussion board. Your initial post is due on Friday of every week. Your response to one other student is due Sunday. And then the module quiz, which is also due Sunday. So I try to use a Monday to Sunday week as far as assignments will be available beginning on Monday. Things are typically due on Sunday. That's how we're kind of planning our weeks in this class. Everything you need to access is here on Blackboard. This is an OER course, which means that there's no textbook. There's nothing that you need to purchase to get ready for class. I'm providing links to what we call these open educational resources that you can easily link through Blackboard. So you will click on, again, a link, and sometimes you have to click twice, and then it'll take you to some sort of a site. So this is an open educational text, and in this case, I would like you to read Chapter 1, and there's a couple of sections 1.3 through 1.6 that I'd like you to read. So again, everything that you need is linked through here on Blackboard. In addition to links to the readings, you will also have an overview video of the content, so that's sort of my explanation of the content that you're reading. And then I also provide you with sometimes an additional video that goes a little bit more in depth on a particular topic. So in this case, I've provided an additional video about the process of science, for example. Then I also usually will give you some lecture notes, so some notes to kind of organize your thoughts and organize the big ideas and the big picture type things that we've been discussing. So that's for our first 2 topics, again, Introduction to Environmental Science and Ecosystems this week. And then there's your assignment folder, so you'll find links out to all of your assignments. So again, the Ecosystem Scavenger Hunt itself, which you can click here, and it'll bring up the document with the instructions on what to do. You submit it right through Blackboard to me so that I can grade it. And then a link to the discussion board, and then a link to the quiz itself as well. So again, we'll be following sort of the same format each and every week. We're going to be covering about, again, 2 topics on a weekly basis with a quiz to sort of wrap everything up at the end. If you look at the schedule, you'll notice that there's only one exam. Our exam is the last week of the semester. I will help you prepare for that exam. I will be offering a study guide. I will be offering tips for the exam. I will probably even hold a in-person Zoom study session, 1 or 2 of those during that week, in case you guys have questions and there's things that you want to know. So I'll give you plenty of time and help to prepare for that exam, which will be a fully online exam. So that about wraps it up for our first set of weekly announcements. You can expect an email from me midweek every week to sort of check in with you all to make sure that things are going along well and saying, hey, if you have any questions, please let me know. And then you can also expect to receive an email from me at the end of the week, kind of wrapping things up. So, hopefully here are the things that you learned, here are the things that you should have accomplished, and here's what we're going to be doing next week. Again, if you do have questions, please let me know. You can either email me those questions, or you can actually use the student forum on our discussion forum. You're more than welcome to post questions here. Please keep in mind that other students would also be able to respond to those questions. So if it's something that you don't mind other students chiming in on, that's fine. If it's something you'd specifically like me to address, it's probably your best bet to send me an email. So that's all for this week. Good luck getting started, everyone, and please let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to learning more with you all this summer. Bye, everyone.